You're trying to make me out to be a devil.
I didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see. I didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see. I didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see. And that, just for a year, niggas think, you know, you've been in the game so long, but it took, all that shit didn't matter because the rape, it veto all that. As soon as they charge you rape, even if you ain't do it, it veto your career. I started from scratch with Death Row, a new company. I was independent when I was Tupac. Me Against the World, I just bought my old managers out. I had it all now. I re-signed to be a part of this. For my own, for this to make my own shit bigger. And now I got Machiavelli Records, and Machiavelli is the first artist on that. And then One Nation is the second artist on that. And then One Nation is the second artist on that. And then One Nation is the second artist on that. And then I'm signing Greg Nice and Smooth to either me or Quest. I got another group at Quest, Ghetto Stars, that's like an offshoot of the Outlaws. You know what I mean? I got New Jersey as part of the West Side now. You know what I mean? Just like war. We put our flag in Jersey. We ain't taking over Jersey. It's still East Coast. But it's just the West Side. There's now a West Side to New Jersey. Because West Side is not part of the map. I'm not no dumbass motherfucking, I don't bang for the color or the land. I bang for the principles and for the honor. I'm banging for the West Side. This is in my heart. This is how I feel, not West Side, California. This is where I'm from. It's basic like that, but it's really deep, like West Side. You know what I mean? Bang for the principles and for the honor. I'm banging for the West Side. This is in my heart. This is how I feel, not West Side, California. This is where I'm from. It's basic like that, but it's really deep, like West Side. You know what I mean? Bang for the principles and for the honor. I'm banging for the West Side. This is in my heart. This is how I feel, not West Side, California. This is where I'm from. It's basic like that, but it's really deep, like West Side. You know what I mean? When I be throwing up the W, it ain't for California. I love California, but the W is for just the East Side, it's the West Side, and it's the middle America, and we divide it. And we throw this up. We at war right now. W for war. You understand? And when we all get together, when the East Coast and the West Coast and the Middle America get together, we got power. And that's when I won't throw it up no more. When we all together, they only see me doing like this. And that's when we closer to Armageddon. But we ain't there. We still all separate in tribes, so I know what tribe I'm in.
First of all, role models. Did you have any role models growing up?
Yes, a lot of strong
Who were they?
Amaru Shakur, Fred Hampton. These are people my mother used to talk to me about. My mother was a role model now, afterwards, after I'm growing up, I can go, yeah, you was right,
right. Because she was a Black Panther.
Yeah, so she was real, you know what I'm saying? So I love that. But other role models, Harriet Tubman, a lot of females, because my mother wouldn't let me just go for the Sidney Poitier role model thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She used to push into me to notice and recognize strong Black females. So those were some of them.
Yeah. You know, you in your press, you say something about, you know, you really didn't ask to be a role model, but any Black artist who thinks that they're not is mistaken, because obviously you're in the public eye. People are going to look up to you.
Right.
And how do you feel about being a role model? Because after the movie Juice, and I haven't seen it yet, and I will, but I hear you're wonderful. You're really good.
Thank you. Why you ain't seen it yet?
I will see it, though.
Okay.
I've heard so much about this movie, but I will see it.
Okay.
You know that young people are going to look up to you, so you've got to be a role model.
That's why you have to be real. A role model. I want to be, instead of a role model, I want to be a real model. Because a role is a role. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I always play like I'm so goody-goody, then somebody see me doing something bad that every human being has to go through, and they're going to go, wait a minute, he ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll let him down. But if I be me, I can never let anybody.
I didn't say that. Where you at right there? Oh, I didn't say that. That's not what it says.
Okay.
It says, I'm a victim for real. Everything I talk is for real. I really got my ass beat. I really don't like them. The interviewer wrote police.
Did you mean police?
No.
What did you mean?
I really don't like crooked police.
Okay. So you feel okay about other police?
Feel okay?
You like other police? You just don't like crooked
like
police? Is that your
Police,
statement?
I like everybody that just does their job. I mean, it depends on, I don't know, personal. If I meet someone that's kind-hearted and that's true and that's fair, then I like them. Because especially in a position like that. Somebody is in a position where they have to put their life on the line and they can still be fair to everybody they meet. I definitely like them. I admire that.
Are you aware of any others who had shot policemen, especially teenagers who shot policemen after listening to your music?
After allegedly listening to them.
That's right, after allegedly listening. They said that they listened to your music.
No.
And that's what caused them to do it.
But none of them ever said this until you guys that started saying this. So,
Okay.
and putting it all on the news and had Dan Quayle say it.
I'm asking you, are you aware of any others than
No.
the ones I asked?
No.
Okay. When did you first start getting fan mail? Remember what year?
No, I don't.
And I hear you say that you also receive unfavorable mail.
Yeah, like this. I got a lot of mail from y'all. And,
From fans?
no, from y'all.
Okay.
You guys, the lawyers, the lawsuits.
From anybody else? Did you ever receive unfavorable mail?
Out of my whole career, I believe I got 5 pieces of hate mail. Out of probably like a lot of all of the mail I've ever gotten, I've only got about 5 pieces, maximum.
Do you respond to that?
I responded to your hate mail.
Just answer the questions. We'll get out of here quicker.
Have you ever used illegal drugs?
Marijuana? Yes.
Any others?
No.
Okay. How often have you used marijuana?
In my whole life?
Yeah.
At what point in my life?
Let's say from 17 on.
I'm going to instruct the witness not to talk about any use or possession of illegal substances. I don't believe that is relevant to this. He's admitted he used it.
I think it's absolutely relevant. You're trying to make him out to be a choir boy, and I want to see what he's really done.
That's why you have to be real, a role model. I want to be, instead of a role model, I want to be a real model. Because a role is a role, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I always play like I'm so goody-goody, then somebody see me doing something bad that every human being has to go through, and they're going to go, wait a minute, he ain't cool, you know what I'm saying?
He's admitted he used it.
I think it's absolutely relevant. You're trying to make him out to be a choir boy, and I want to see what he's really done.
That's why you have to be real, a role model. I want to be, instead of a role model, I want to be a real model. Because a role is a role, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I always play like I'm so goody-goody, then somebody see me doing something bad that every human being has to go through, and they're going to go, wait a minute, he ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? Then
You're trying to make me out to be a devil. You're trying to make me out to be a devil. You're trying to make me out to be a devil.
Was it your intention to try to get young black people to be violent to police?
No.
Were you trying to provoke anybody to do anything particular? Were you trying to
Yeah.
provoke or trying to get people to do things?
Yes.
Tell us what.
Think. Use your head.
To get out. But right now, we stuck. And the only thing we can do is get the niggas that run it out of here. So that's what we doing. They gone now. Now we got One Nation with Greg Nice, Buckshot, Smith & Wesson, Melly Mel, Scorpio, The Loonies, Snoop, Corrupt, Daz, me, Scarface, Cocaine, Bone Thugs, Spice One, all of them on my shit. One Nation. I'm black, I believe in my people, but I believe in my people as it relates to my tribe. I don't believe in us overall, just imaginary niggas. I'm black, I believe in my people, but I believe in my people as it relates to my tribe. I don't believe in us overall, just imaginary niggas. I'm black, I believe in my people, but I believe in my people as it relates to my tribe. I don't believe in us overall, just imaginary niggas. Black people attack me. I mean, not all black people. That's why it's not a general statement. Like, I don't like black people no more. It's not that. I love black people. I love my people. I am black. But I'm saying, I don't look at it as general. Right, now I'm not racist anymore. I kill myself for racism.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody be mad, like I'm with somewhere, somebody seen with a white girl, pop! Can't believe it, but it's not, to me, it's like I'm a totally new human being. You know what I mean? Because it's my essence. It's in my essence. And that's what's gonna always come through. And I feel like that's true about me. Like now people be like, he's blaspheming. He's saying black Jesus, that's blasphemy. Or he's acting like he's elitist. He's like the Muslims. Or he's like a 5%er. It's nothing like that. It's only to get out. I feel like our future is our confidence and self-esteem. All this rape and gangbanging and killing and 30 niggas fucking one girl, they all come from a low self-esteem and no confidence. As soon as we get our confidence, because I don't think like that. I don't think, let me fuck 30 bitches. I don't even think like I want to be in a room when other niggas is fucking a bitch now. I don't think like that no more. And not because of jail. But because of my confidence is there, my self-esteem, my self-respect. You know, I don't need that. But in the ghetto, that's the type of shit that we're taught. It's like in the army, you taught to kill, so you kill. You know what I mean? We taught that. By older niggas, we taught that. That the only thing we good for is our sexuality. Now I use that to make money, but I enforce my strength, my mind strength. That's what's more important to me now. The niggas see that this is not no accident. I plotted every single step from this to this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everything was plotted.
It's still that the next shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati is on.
That's why I put the K to it. Because I wanted, the niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, the dollars and all that.
Right.
That's another way to keep your self-esteem low. That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me, if these motherfuckers wanted to kill you, why the fuck they gonna tell Farrakhan? Why they gonna tell the Nation of Islam? Why they gonna tell this nigga in jail about the plan? How did he know?
Right.
How did it leak to him? Who told him? Who told him? The Pope? Who? Because they like the Pope and the money. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You so thinking about the money, you not getting the motherfucking money. Get the money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who face on there. You know what I thought when I was in jail? What fucked me up, what turned me like this, is I was like, no politicians is even getting at us. Even though I represent 5 million fucking sales. And no politicians even checking for it. They're not even sending us nothing to try to make us. They're not even thinking of it. And in business, you know, if you want to fuck with somebody, you know, you try to, they're not even looking at us like that. That means we ain't a threat.
Right.
But by the next election, I promise, by the next election, I promise, I'm going to be sitting across from all the candidates. I bet you. You know how I be making it? I promise you. I'm not even gonna be, I'm gonna be so far from where I am now in 4 years. God willing, I'm alive. It's on, I guarantee you, we will have our own political party. And it won't be just for black people. It's gonna be for Mexicans, it's gonna be for Mexicans, it's gonna be for black people, it's gonna be for Armenians. I don't give a fuck. All you lost tribe motherfuckers right now, we need to have our own political party because we all have the same motherfucking problem. We built this nation and we get none of the benefits.
There are certain signals. And we know that this is not him just saying, yeah, peace to everybody or whatever, because with Digital Underground, he had his fez on, even though it's strong. But we know that Tupac comes from a long legacy of conscious people. He doesn't come from dead people. He comes from people who had knowledge of self. Right? And once again, everybody got their stuff on, making sure that they look like somebody. They don't just look like the average rapper nigger guys. They're making a point. But if you don't think that that's enough, if you think that that's just, you know, that's just something that they did to take a picture because they were, all right. If this doesn't mean more, then I don't know what. If he's not sending a signal to all these people who say that they honor him, they got books by him, or whatever like that, to let them know that he knows what's up. They're not showing you that Tupac knew what's up. They're not telling you that he knew. Only Moors do this. Nobody else does this. This is something that Moors do. That's not Islamic thing, like when you see a Muslim and you say, oh, that's Islamic. That's not that. All right?
And the 5-point starting.
right? And the 5-point star ring.